This time, we will take a walk in Ueno, a city of art. Did you know that there was a golden hometown lying dormant in Ueno? We will explore the traces of the gold fields left behind by the shoguns of the Edo period that lie in Ueno. Tokyo Ueno. It is a 10-minute train ride north of Tokyo Station in the heart of Tokyo. Ueno is also famous as a city of art. Did you know that there are various art galleries and museums in Ueno? Many people may think of Ueno Zoo as the most famous part of Ueno Park, but there is more to Ueno Park than that. Ueno Park is also lined with many art galleries and museums. The reason for this is actually also related to the Tokugawa's golden hometown, which will be discussed later. The building in front of Ueno Station is the National Museum of Western Art. Behind this is the Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum and the Tokyo National Museum, as well as various other museums and galleries. This is the National International Library of Children's Literature. This library is a valuable pre-World War II construction. It was built in 1906. The building is called the Brick Building and was built in the Renaissance style. This is the era of the anime Harurouni Kenshin. It was also a time when Japan began to trade with other countries after a period of national isolation, and foreign cultures were actively introduced to the country. The building was built in a mixture of Japanese and Western architectural styles. The building uses brick masonry, and it is interesting to note that there are differences in the way the bricks are stacked on the outside and inside of the building. The outer part of the building uses French brickwork, while the inner part uses English brickwork. This is the main staircase. The handrail here has been preserved as it was in those days, so you can experience the texture of the staircase. The stairwell is open from the ground floor and the light shining through the windows is beautiful. This hall also displays architectural materials from the period, and the quiet space is pleasant. There is also a terrace where you can check the exterior walls from close up, giving you a close-up view of architectural culture. The entrance to the library is free of charge. The children's library has been renovated many times. The arch building behind the brick building was designed by architect Tadao Ando. The arch wing has a modern architectural design and, as the name suggests, the entire floor is shaped like an arch. It is apparently designed to allow light to penetrate to the inside of the building, indicating that it is also environmentally friendly. There are concerns about the deterioration of the books due to sunlight, but by using a type of glass that controls ultraviolet rays, this reduces the deterioration of the books. This place is reminiscent of the Senbon-torii in Kyoto. It is fun to walk around the many torii gates. Hanazono Inari Shrine is the place in Tokyo where you can feel the Kyoto-like atmosphere. Inari means fox in Japan. The fox appears in Japan as a god or a specter and is positioned as a messenger of the gods. In Japan, foxes have been worshipped and cherished as gods in many parts of the country. This is one such place. There is a special place here where photography is prohibited. It is called Ana Inari and is inconspicuous in the Hanazono Inari Shrine. However, if you look closely, you will see a door with iron bars that allows you to go deeper into the shrine. Photography is not allowed beyond this door. The reason for the prohibition is that it is a sanctuary and is subject to divine punishment. Therefore, no one takes photographs. What is behind the door? Please go there and see what lies beyond. Beyond Ana Inari is a pond called Shinobazuno Pond. It is a large pond in Tokyo and there is a hall in the center of the pond. At that time, there were no bridges here and people crossed by boat. It was burnt down in an air raid during World War II and was rebuilt after the war. It is now octagonal in shape, but it was built differently in those days. And this is the final destination of this visit, Ueno to Shogu Shrine. The entrance to the animal circle is nearby and inconspicuous. It is a quiet part of Ueno Park, with some pedestrian traffic but not noisy. The shrine is lined with stone lanterns. Behind them are rows of copper lanterns. These lanterns are lined up like the terracotta army. Why are there so many of them here? It is said that these lanterns were made by warlords from all over Japan as a gift to the Tokugawa family, which ruled the country, and dedicated to this Ueno to Shogu Shrine. That is how powerful the Tokugawa family was in Japan at the time. The symbol of this power is gold. This building is built of gold. The gate is closed, but visitors can go to the main hall in the back for a fee. Inside the main hall, which is also decorated with gold, you can feel the overwhelming power of the building. Please note, however, that the inside of the main hall is not open to the public and can only be seen for a limited number of days. In fact, the museum and the National Children's Library introduced earlier were originally the land of this Ueno to Shogu Shrine. However, every country has its downfall. The end of the Tokugawa era, that is the end of Edo, the end of the Tokugawa shogunate. Yes, this is the era of Rurouni Kenshin. The protagonist Kenshin was a hitman for a rebel organization opposed to this Tokugawa. The rebels gradually hunted down the government and the final battle took place here in Ueno. The area where the museum and art gallery mentioned earlier were located was largely burnt down in that war. The present-day art galleries and museums were built on the vacant land. View from the sky on Google Maps. You can get a sense of the size of Ueno to Shogu Shrine in the Edo period. How many art galleries and museums are lined up in the middle of Tokyo? It can be said that this is evidence of the power of Ueno to Shogu Shrine and its former golden home. How to get there from Haneda Airport? It takes about 50 minutes from Haneda Airport. Take the Kikyu Airport Line Airport Express to Shinagawa Station, the last stop on the line. At Shinagawa Station, transfer to the JR Ueno Tokyo Line Rapid Line. From there, get off at Ueno Station.